What it do, homies? We out here with some a new band to me, Imminence. Now, they're new. I have heard the name before, but I wouldn't search my archives. It looks like I don't have a reaction to Imminence before, but I've definitely heard who they are. This is from my top fan of the week. They had suggested I react to this song, God Fearing Man. And down here in the hashtags, I see Violin. Hmm. Hmm. Let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up.
Like hell, but it feels like heaven. It hurts like hell, but it feels like. It hurts like hell, but it feels like.
Listen. Honestly, I would like to hear more of this from. And what do you call this? This is all right. This is metalcore. So would you put Nightwish? Are they considered metalcore as well? I'm starting to feel like my favorite version of metal are the ones with really, really big epic swells, like epic sounds, right? They had nice little re-space that was coming here, like really, really setting the mood, very dark, very broody. And I knew the violin was coming, but I love the way that they introduced this, right? We still getting the metal. Oh, Powerwolf, right? There's another band that does it as well. I guess that might be my favorite form of metal, right? These are the type of things that I keep coming back to. The vocals on top of that nice, that bass that was playing, and then the drop comes and it's massive. And I love how they left room for the violin to come through and play. And not only that, but it looks like he kind of doubled up on it as well. Played it. Listen to this part again right here. This is Calm Before the Storm right here. Muted drums, and then
I hide behind the walls, 'cause I don't wanna see the pain inside the truth that brings me to my knees.
I like that. Hide behind the wall, the pain inside the truth, right? Trying to avoid it. I don't want to see things, because if I do see it, I'm going to be forced to kind of just deal with what I'm seeing. So it's better to kind of just remain sheltered, right? Remain blind. Ignorance is bliss, because once I have that knowledge, I can't undo it.
That brings me to my knees. It feels like heaven. It's like heaven. It feels like nothing is sacred. In a heart full of hatred, I see redemption. I've been looking for God in the silence. From the depth to the back in the rising.
the transition of them moving into the second drop, right? I love how they didn't just give us absolute silence. They kind of just drew in a nice little, it sounded like one of those sub impacts was just right, because every little bit, right, whenever we're moving from one phase to another, sometimes you like it to have a nice little somewhat of a build up, especially when it comes into metal. It's probably better that it kind of just comes through and starts smacking you like a truck, unless we're talking about like thrash metal, where it's just 100 miles per hour, maybe even 1 million miles per hour the entire song. You know what I'm saying? You might have your little breaks in here, but this, you got to be careful, right? The thing about mixing in the orchestration with the metal is at first you got your mixing elements, right? You want everything to sound good, but also it's just the songwriting structure to make sure you still got that metalness in there. Now, this can show itself within a lot of ways. Maybe it's just the way that you're playing it. You could use like some type of like some metal techniques, but then applying the orchestration techniques applied to metal, if that makes any sense. I don't know, it probably doesn't. But what I loved about that drop was just, what do you want to call it, like it's gated, right, where the tail of the sound is kind of just cut off so those chops can come in. But the silence in between those is what makes it so hitting so much hard. Like it literally feels like you being shot with machine guns. And kind of like with a machine gun, if you shoot it in a sound treated room or something like that, you probably wouldn't hear that much of an echo, right? You'll just be hearing a gunshot and then that's it. That impact, come on now. The chugs, man. Brutal. I'm just now hearing it. Right? It isn't just a violin here. They got the whole entire strings here. That is a cello that I'm here. Was this written and performed, produced by these guys? You guys are awesome. Mastered, mixed. Yeah, see, look, this is the team. The Infinity Stones are all collected down here, right here. I didn't even peep the cello. I don't even know how long that's been in there. I swear, if y'all somehow find a way to include a sax in here, I'm all the way done. Although that's not really an instrument, you hear an orchestration. But dang it, if somebody's going to do it, I would, come on now. But a cello, that's a beautiful instrument to introduce something into something like this. Before I reach the end of all the things you call on, have mercy on my soul. Breakdown. Got these reverb sounds coming in. Something dangerous coming. This man, this man done pulled out what it might as well have been a sword, and then he proceeded to unalive his guitar. I didn't even know that you could play. I didn't even know you could use a bow on a. I mean, yes, a stringed instrument. So yeah, bro, did you peep his form? Bro is the Reaper. Listen to this. There's, it's like that little sound. It's like some cyberpunk elements mixed in here, bro. I don't even know what to think about. I don't even know how to. All right. Got me tripping over stuff over here underneath my table, man. I never know how to properly end these type of videos, man. How do you just let something like this go? You know what I mean? How do you just witness something? You gotta run and tell somebody. You gotta run and share it with somebody. I ain't got nobody to share it with, man. My kids are too young. Wife don't care for this type of music. I just gotta self implode. That's the only possible way, right? I'm pretty sure some of you guys out there that's watching this feel the same way, where you just self implode, right? And then you just put yourself back together like you Majin Buu. That's the only type of response you can do from here. We blow up and then we put ourselves back together. So when you guys put yourselves back together, let me know what you thought about this down in the comments. All right, Dave's out.